I'm Emma.
I'm Alexis.
I'm Deanna.
We're going to be teaching you the 4 main points of stage combat: performance speed, non-contact strike, nap, and kick.
Stage combat should be rehearsed in 4 speeds before going full speed. So the first speed is a fourth speed, which is slow motion. The next speed is half speed. After that, you can progress up to 3/4 speed. And then once you get really good at it, you can go full speed. But we usually do not do full speed in school. So the next technique we'll be teaching you is the non-contact strike. This is when we create the illusion that we're hitting the other person, but we're not actually making contact with the other person. So we'll be demonstrating the non-contact strike with our shared nap, which is one of our moves we'll be teaching you. So as you can see, that was a slap in the face, but she didn't actually slap her in the face. What happened was Abby, the victim, had her hand up by her chest, low by her chest, and then Emma went and pretended to slap her, but she went down and made contact with Abby's hand. And that's called the shared nap, because the nap is a sound that you make that imitates the blow. So the sound of their hands clapping together creates the sound of if Abby actually did get slapped in the face. And so that is the non-contact strike. Okay, so the next technique we'll be teaching you is the nap. The nap is a sound made by the actor by using their own bodies to make the noise instead of actually hitting the other person. So this is called the shared nap. We'll show it to you first. So in this scene, it looks like Abby just got slapped in the face. But if you actually look at it, they used a shared nap. So what happened was Abby had her one hand up, and when Emma went to slap, she hit Abby's hand. And that's what a shared nap is, because you share the sound between 2 people. So the next nap we'll be showing you is called the clap nap. So in that attack, it looked like Emma hit Deanna, but what really happened was we used a clap nap. So when Emma went to backhand Deanna clapped her own hands. And when she did, she cupped her hands to make the loudest noise possible. And that's the clap nap. So the next nap we'll be showing you is called the slip nap with the uppercut. So in that nap, it looks like Emma just got punched in the face, but what really happened was the slip nap. When Deanna went to uppercut Emma, she slipped and hit her own hand to make the noise, and that's called the slip nap. The next move we'll be showing you is the body nap and the groin kick. So in that move, we use the body nap. So when Abby kicked Deanna, she didn't actually make contact with Deanna, but what the sound was from was when Deanna got kicked, she slapped her inner thigh. And that's called the body nap because the victim makes the nap with their own body. And moves into our next moves are the kicks. So for the groin kick, the attacker, with one of their legs, they'll kick up with their toe pointed, and they'll stop right before the other person's inner thigh. And right when the attacker kicks the victim the victim will then slap right away and react. So that was the body nap with the groin kick. The next move we'll be showing you is the standing kick. So with that kick, it looked like I just kicked Emma and you heard a noise. But that noise was actually me slapping my own stomach as I kicked her. So what I did was I stepped, and then when I kicked my foot up, I pointed my toe. So when you kick the other person, you want to touch them with the tops of your foot, not flex, because that would hurt, but you want to use the top of your toe. And when you're practicing this, you want to go slow speed. So you want to go a fourth of speed, and you want to kick right near their belly button in the middle of your stomach, because if you go too high or too low, it might hurt them. So you want to practice going in the correct spot before you go full speed. And then you can add in the nap. So the nap is a body nap, like we said before. And the sound you're gonna make is once you turn your back to the audience, you're gonna slap your own stomach so it makes a noise. And you're gonna flex your stomach so it makes a hard noise. Like that. So all together it looks like this. And that's the kick. The next move we'll be teaching you is the kick to stomach on the ground. So in this attack, it looked like that Abby kicked Deanna, but what really happened was we used a body nap. So the sound was Deanna hitting her own thigh when Abby kicked her. So in order to do this move, you want to make sure that you have some distance between you and the victim. You don't want to be really close to them because you don't actually want to hurt them. So when you go to kick, the attacker will take their foot and they'll stop right before the other person's arm, like right near the middle of their stomach, but they won't make contact with the other person. And right away, the other person will react by arching their back and slapping their inner thigh with their bottom hand. So that's the kick to the stomach on the ground. So the last move we'll be teaching you is the kick to face on the ground. So in this move, it looked like Abby just kicked Deanna in the face, but that sound was actually Deanna slapping the stage on the ground. So, in order to get into this position, you want to make sure you have a little bit of space between the attacker and the victim because you don't want to actually step on their face. So, the attacker will lift up their one foot and they'll have their foot flexed like this, and then they'll go down right before the other person's face. So you want to practice this one slowly so you can practice stomping down in the right spot. And when she goes down, she doesn't hit too hard to the ground, but what the noise is Deanna's hand when she slaps the ground. So it makes the kick sound more intense than it really is. So that's the kick to the face on the ground. Hey, that's mine!
An invitation is what starts the fight. Usually one person provokes the other, which prompts them to fight. Here's an example.
You're so stupid, Cherry. Am I the one who just failed that test? Oh, no, you are. So, like,
And they say yeah, and they say
For a punch, you use your fist and you go slightly in front of your partner's face, like to make it look like you're punching them.
And then you use your upstage hand to hit your leg, so then it sounds like you can do this, just so it sounds like you got hit. So, heard you were hanging out with Jonathan the other day.
Yeah, he's my boyfriend.
Johnny?
Yeah, Johnny.
My Johnny?
My Johnny?
My Johnny.
Excuse me, he's my boyfriend.
Oh, really?
Yes!
Really?
no. Oh, you kept me crunch my face. Oh.
Standing up, you hold your partner's shoulders and you bring your knee up to their stomach and pretend to knee them, but don't actually make contact.
and when you're getting kneed, you want to contract your stomach and make a noise so it seems like they hit you.
Why did you take my wallet?
I don't have your wallet.
Oh, really?
So for an elbow attack, the person who's attacking should be reaching up or doing something this way, and when the person comes up behind you, you reach back with your elbow, and then the person who's getting attacked will hit their hand onto their stomach to make the sound.
Oh, that's cool.
That's mine!
I'm Julia.
I'm Lauren.
I'm Shing.
And I'm Megan.
And today we'll be teaching you 4 stage combat techniques: the fall, the back and roll, avoidance, and the slap.
So the first technique we're going to be teaching you guys today is the slap, and there are 2 types of slap. There's the shared nap and the clap nap, and a nap is basically just a sound an actor makes so that it sounds like the hit that is being portrayed. So first we're going to demonstrate the clap nap, and first we're going to show it in fast motion, and then we'll slow it down and show you how to actually perform this. Go.
Oh, that's good.
You see my mic? So step 1
is eye contact. You have to make sure you have eye contact with your partner so no one gets injured and it'll be all safe. Listen, and if you don't make eye contact, there could be a possibility that you could hit them. Step 2 is making sure you and your partner are both ready. I do a countdown 1, 2, 3 at the beginning, and then you could get rid of that as you get more confident with it. Step 3 is you have to slap your leg to make the clap. Just like that. Here's this in slow motion. 3, 2, 1, go. As you grow more confident with your new skill, it will look more realistic.
That was good. So next we're going to be doing a slap with a shared nap. And a shared nap means that both the victim and the attacker make the nap noise together. Alright, so we're going to do it fast just so you can see what it's supposed to look like.
So I'm going to break this down from a fundamental standpoint. So for the shared nap, the victim cannot face the audience because you don't want them to see that they have their hand out when they get slapped. So first thing they have to do is face with their back to the audience. Okay? And then they put their hand up so the attacker can slap it while crossing their face. And the most important thing is to always keep eye contact. So so no one gets hurt and it's completely safe. And then you have to give them a signal so they know you're about to slap them.
And once you get slapped, the victim should fall down and bring their hand to their face as if they just got slapped and they're protecting their face. So your hand isn't awkwardly just in front of your face.
Yeah, so it covers it up. So this is what it should look like.
The next skill we'll be performing and teaching you is avoidance. And avoidance is a way to avoid attack.
So step 1 for avoidance is eye contact. It's important that you maintain eye contact with your partner so they know when you're going to attack them and that they can avoid it without getting injured. So I'm going to throw a punch, and when I throw a punch, Megan is going to back out of the way and lean back so she avoids the punch, which is why this step is called avoidance. So in slow motion, it looks like this. And as you can see, she leans away from my hand so that she doesn't get hit. And this is what it looks like in fast motion.
Nice.
So now that we've taught you how to do avoidance for a punch, we're also going to show you how to avoid a kick. And the steps are very similar. Again, it's very important to maintain eye contact so that you and your partner are both safe and no one gets injured. But instead of leaning back like in the punch, when I go to kick Megan, she's going to duck like this so that my foot cannot kick her. So in slow motion, it looks like this. And this is what it should look like in fast motion.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Today, we're going to talk about falls. There are 3 different kinds of falls: back, front, and side. We will each be demonstrating one fall for you today. Here we go.
That was disgusting.
When falling, humans have a natural tendency to fall on their hands. Wrong. I'm going to have my friend Lauren come and push me down so we can demonstrate to you how to do it properly. Nice to meet you, friend. Please push me. Didn't hurt at all.
So when you fall on your side, you want to fall mainly on one of your arms and use the sides of your body and your hips and your legs to control your fall. So it'll be a very non-painful experience. Now my friend Julia over here is going to come push me. I don't like you.
Perfect.
So next we're going to teach you how to do a front fall. And for the front fall, most of your weight is going to fall on your knees. It's important that you don't use your hands or your arms to break your fall because you can get seriously injured. And while it might hurt your knees a little bit, it is safe and the best way to do it. So I'm going to have my friend Shane come in and demonstrate how to do the front fall.
Always happy to help. You know what, Julia? For this fall, I think we need to have some new scenery. How about we take this one to the stage? Time Machine Tim, take us away in 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Thanks, Time Machine Tim. All right, ready to fall?
Yeah.
So we're going to teach you how to do the back and roll next. That's basically just when you jump on someone's back like you're attacking them and they throw you off and you roll away. So we're going to teach you step by step. Okay, so the first step is to just run and jump onto someone's back.
Oh my!
Once the attacker jumps jumps on the victim's back. The victim is gonna roll their body down, like demonstrate,
Sounds like a blast.
and the attacker is gonna let go when they feel comfortable enough to fall into the ground. All right?
Oh my goodness! Bye! That was a blast!
Thank you.
All on your side.
Mom?
Not the front.